everybody, and welcome to individual qualifying for Pensacola. We are back here once again. As for the people who know the practice, who watch practice, you all know how this is going to go. The reverse order of how they did in practice is how the order they're going to qualify in. As we're starting out here, as you can see, this little notepad on the side here is where we're going to keep track of everyone. As the first driver up today is, we'll get him in just a second here. And the Audi of Dan Lewisohn will finally start qualifying by starting his outlap in individual qualifying. Getting some tips from his crew chief was what was actually going down, because it is his rookie start and he's seen no one on track. He was your slowest in practice. So he's out on track. And Dan Lewisohn is going to start his outlap. No drafting help, no one around. He just needs to pick up his pace before this lap starts. Trying to gain speed. You got to get a big launch out of this corner. You don't want to hug this apron, because if you do, you're going to lose your momentum out of the corner. Dan seems to get that tip from his crew chief, because he's working it well. He's out of the last corner, and he's going to start his lap in individual qualifying. Nice exit. He's about 2:16 into the corner. As he's keeping it up high. Got that first white line. Now he's going down a little bit. See if he arches out of the corner. He's now about 2:14 out of the corner. So pick up the pace down the backstretch. As he's into the final corner, back at 2:16, he will set the pace for this individual qualifying session. Dan Lewisohn out of the final corner, and he will set his first lap, his only lap for qualifying, 49.496. So that will be his qualifying for this session. As next in the order seems to be, we'll be seeing Shawn Angell out on track in just a moment. And here comes Shawn Angell out of his pit stall. He will start his individual qualifying run here in Pensacola. Angell, a lot more experience. He's been here since Season 2 when he drove for Trailblazer. Always been in Trailblazer. He drove the 36 originally, and he's drove the 57 ever since. As he comes out onto the backstretch. How much speed can he gain before the start-finish line in his BMW? Trailblazer with a brand new manufacturer this season. We'll see if that benefits him here. Trying to arch that corner on the outside. He's going to come out of the corner, and at the start-finish line, he's going to start his lap now. About 2:12 when he hit the start-finish line. Because he's actually going slightly slower than Dan Lewisohn into the first corner. But he stays up near that white line. Comes around 1 and 2. Can he beat Lewisohn, or will the rookie outspeed the veteran in the BMW? So right now, Audi versus BMW for the top spot right now. Angell into the last corner. Doesn't seem to be showing that speed we thought he would be showing. Comes into the corner. Out of the last corner. And I don't think Shawn Angell is going to be able to match Dan Lewisohn as he comes to the line. He will not. 50.053. Will put Dan Lewisohn remaining on top. As your next qualifier, joining the track now, this is Geoffrey Fong for Roush Racing Enterprises, the first rank A we will see on track in his Ford Fusion Kellogg's number 92 car. Fong got 2 wins last season, coming at Kansas and Calder Park in Australia. And we'll see. Geoffrey Fong guy. Let's see if he can beat Dan Lewisohn. Most likely he will because of the speed of the rank A over the rank D. He's already speeding up to about 200 before the corner. That's really showing the speed that this rank A has got. As he's going to come into the last corner. Out of the last corner. Down the front stretch. And Finn guy is blazing fast off the start. 2:17 at the start finish line. 2:20 into the first corner. He shows so much speed right now. And he is way above pace that Dan Lewisohn was setting. As the speed decreases through the corner, he's now down out of the corner at about 2:17. It flashed 2:17 for a moment, but it's back up to 2:20 as he barrels down the back stretch. Geoffrey Fong guy putting on a performance. Into the last corner. A little bit of a weird entry. It's going to decrease him a few extra miles per hour. That's a very sketchy entry. Lost him down to like 2:15 as he's back out of the corner. And Geoffrey Fong guy will set a 48.643, and Geoffrey Fong guy will top the board. Geoffrey Fong guy tops the board in Pensacola as he's only the third person to go though, so we'll see if anyone's able to match that through our later qualifiers. We'll be back. As Roman Rahal exits his pit, as he will be the fourth person out to qualify for Pensacola, as Geoffrey Fong guy currently tops the board with a 48.643. And a rank D is kind of hard to do. But I did forget to mention that, as you can see on the back of that car, Red Stallion switched from Dodge to Toyota this season, joining Epic Motorsports there, because Cover Haas took Red Stallion's place in Dodge. So, a little bit of a manufacturer switch there. Roman Rahal coming around the track. Actually putting up pretty good speed, though. Definitely, I don't think he's matching Fong guy's speed. No, he definitely isn't. But he's matching around, maybe Lewisohn. I'm just going to call him Lewisohn until I'm being corrected. Oh, no. He's about Angel speed. Roman Rahal Dan really put up a solid time for the ride he's in. As Rahal's speed will decrease down to 2:12 as he'll speed up down the backstretch. Can anyone beat Geoffrey Fong guy? As Roman Rahal improving up to 2:15 into the corner. He's going to need a nice solid corner. But he lost a lot of speed in that last corner. That's exactly what Fong guy did. The entry just wasn't there. As he comes out of the last corner, he might beat Lewisohn, but he's definitely not beating Fong guy. 49.910. That it puts him third on the board. As Roman Rahal, not the qualifying he needed for himself here in Pensacola. He'll qualify behind Dan Lewisohn right as of now, but Geoffrey Fong guy still tops the boards. As Gerard Iran, your fifth qualifier out on track, the lowest qualifying Clubhouse Racing car, the highest one, Bobby Jones, will see him way later in the session. Second to last, in fact. But Gerard Iran is going to circle out of the pits and try to make his lap here in Pensacola. As he comes out of pit lane, he's on the backstretch now. Ooh. Uh-oh, he lost a lot of speed coming out of there. He lost the back end coming out of pit road. He lost like 10 miles an hour. He's trying to make it up now. This is going to hurt his qualifying pace. Comes around the last corner, he really was able to make up a lot of that. He'll be able to make it up on the backstretch, though. as he's into turn 1 and 2. Not Finguy pace because of that bobble in the backstretch. Surprisingly enough, he doesn't even seem like he's on Lewisohn pace. Out of turn 2 as he barrels down the back straightaway. God, once he got out of that groove, he really hasn't gotten back into it. In the last corner, he may not even be at Angel pace. That bobble is going to cost him. No, it looks like Gerard's not going to do anything in this session. Out of the last corner, and Gerard Iran back to the line. Pulls a 50.033. That's barely faster than Shawn Angell. As Gerard Iran puts up a disappointing performance in Pensacola, Geoffrey Finguy continues to lead it. And here's one of the people who we think can dethrone Geoffrey Finguy. This is Zachary Fitzwater Sr., the Season 2 champion. Was in contention for the Season 1 and 3 championship. Didn't get it those times, but he has the Season 2 championship under his belt, as he now comes in to qualify here in Pensacola. He comes out on the backstretch. A lot of speed down the back straightaway. 200 into the corner. So he's still gaining throughout the corner. Fitzwater knows his way around a super speedway, so let's see how we can do out of the last corner and down the front straightaway. Oh, really didn't get a good exit though. That was a terrible exit to 3 and 4. Wow, that was not good. That was not something you'd see out of Fitzwater, but that was a massive mistake. That exit out of 3 and 4 was terrible. Wow, and it looks like Dan Lewisohn may beat Zachary Fitzwater. Lewisohn still in second place. Definitely not Finguy face. Finguy set a blazing lap at a 48.643, but out of the last corner, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. showing no speed compared to what we thought he would show at a 50.122, and Fitzwater is in dead last. Very disappointing performance out of Fitzwater. And somehow the rank D has remained in P2. Oh, this is getting action-packed now. As if anyone can conquer what Geoffrey Fong was able to set up, it's his team owner. Scott Roush is now out on track, as it's been showing that the exits to the corner have been really crucial to how this is going to go. To put Fitzwater in last. Out onto the back straightaway. Oh! Roush lost the back end. This is what's happening. People are getting too eager to get out on track, and they cost themselves. Gerard did the same thing. He got way too eager to get out on track. And Roush just lost like 20 miles an hour. He's trying to make it up. Looks like he's going to make it up pretty well, though. Alright, he was able to recover from that bobble pretty well. Not doing as good as Geoffrey Finguy through the first corner, though. He's doing a lot better than Dan Lewisohn, though. As he comes out of turn 22. Turns 3 and 4 is where Finguy made a slight mistake. So if Roush can conquer him anywhere, it's going to be in 3 and 4. Here goes. Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing. Except a little worse. out of the last corner. I don't think Roush has this. He does not, but he will put a 1-2 for Roush Racing Enterprises. 48-844. As Lewisohn was finally taken out of second place, Scott Roush was not able to conquer his teammate and basically Speedway King at this point, Geoffrey Fong. Oh, this is getting exciting. Can anyone conquer what Fong put up? And next up is your original practice winner, Julio Cesar, who actually was able to get in a nice draft back in normal practice. Final practice, he really didn't show a lot of speed, which is why he's going so early. He's the 8th runner here in individual qualifying. As I said before, it matters out of the corners how well you can do. Out onto the backstretch, Cesar got a little bobble. Only lost about 2 miles an hour. I think he actually slowed down a little bit intentionally so he wouldn't do what Roush and Gerard did. But Cesar got a good exit out of the pits. See how well this is able to benefit him as he comes around into 3 and 4. Definitely not on Fong and Roush's pace, but oh no, this is not a good start to the lap. Oh, I fear the worst for Julio Cesar. I do think he may be around Fitzwater right now. This is not the speed he showed in practice. Then again, he's not in a draft anymore. Down the back stretch. He's trying to improve his speed, but the speed is not there. Into 3 and 4. No speed. He's back in the he's back in the single digits in the 200 mile an hour, 209. This will be last place. Julio Cesar not showing what speed he showed in practice. 50.446. As a Brazilian driver, really nowhere in this order. Bad performance out of Cesar. Very disappointing for his team. And another very anticipated driver to run here tonight is Paul Jackson, who never really found a good draft, and he just never got a good final practice. So he's near the front of this qualifying pack. But he's seen the pace that Geoffrey Fong has set. Can he join him and set a really nice pace? That was a beautiful run out of the pits. As he comes into the corner, showing a lot of speed into 3 and 4. 205 into the corner, which is, I believe, more than Fong had coming into 3 and 4 on his outlap. As he comes out of the corner, can he match Fong? Not a very good exit to 3 and 4. But he still may be on Roush pace. He starts saving speed out of this corner. He's out of the corner as he barrels down the back straightaway. Both Roush and Fong did not get a good run through 3 and 4. And neither will Jackson. Jackson does not get a good run through 3 and 4 as well. 3 and 4 has been the death of everyone today. Out of the last corner, this will probably be third. Called it. Third place, 49.259. Paul Jackson puts in a nice performance for himself. That'll put him 2 tenths ahead of Dan Lewisohn in the 3rd position. As next up is Dan Lewisohn's teammate, Erik Monaco, who used to drive for Colorado Racing in rank B. He's now in the Audi in rank D for Thundersport GP in his Red Bull number 77 car as he circles his way out of the pits. Oh, not a very good exit, but he's going to try to bring it back. He brings it back pretty... Oh! That was what Fitzwater did. Oh. And in a rank D, that's going to cost you everything. Now, this is going to be a terrible lap. Erik really did not come through for that team. He's got a lot to go if he wants to make up for that. But he's out of the last corner. He seems to be doing what he can. 2:13 into the corner. He's holding the speed. He's flashing 212 every once in a while, but he's able to keep it around 212, 213 out of the corner. He's going to try to pick up the speed. And he will too. He's picking it up. Into the last corner. And Erik Monaco trying, I think he's around Dan Lewisohn, Roman Rijo. He's in between those two. I think he'll get 5th. So that was actually a very good recovery from what happened. So come around the last corner. And he'll set 49.903. Exactly what I thought, P5. As Erik Monaco does not outperform his rookie teammate by almost 4 tenths, or by almost 5 tenths. But Erik Monaco, decent performance nonetheless. Good job, Erik. And next out on track is the first of the Maverick GPs. This is William Duncan, who has one win to his career, which came all the way back in, I believe, season 1 in Mid-Ohio in the Sunoco Royale under Trailblazer. Now he drives for his own team, which is Maverick GP, as William Duncan going to try to set a good lap here in Pensacola. Very nice exit out of the pit lane. Could Duncan be the one to conquer Finn Guy? As he needs to get a good run out of 3 and 4. That's the main corner you need to get a really good run out of. Right here. Oh boy, did he get it though. This could be the one. Coming into turn 1 and 2. 218. Carries the speed down to 216. In the middle of the corner as he comes up out of the corner and barrels down the backstretch. Not an amazing run, but it's something that's good enough. He'll be at 218 into the final corner. I don't think he has it. I still don't think he's matching Finn Guy because a bad entry into the corner. Coming out of the last corner, he got a good run out of here last time. Gets another one. And that is 49.153. That is 3rd place for William Duncan. Very good start to the lap, but it really didn't come together at the end. But still, 3rd place is going to put him pretty high on the grid once we get everyone through. So good job, William Duncan. As here is the first of the Scott Ganassi cars. This is John Arndt, who did appear last season. He only went through the first 5 races before dropping out, was replaced by a person who's in his seat at Roush Racing Enterprises now, Kieran Malcher. But John Arndt for Scott Ganassi Racing out of the last corner, and he got a nice exit to pit road as well. Maybe not as good as Finn Guy, Duncan, Roush, and Jackson, but definitely a good one. As he comes into 3 and 4, he needs a good exit though. Like I said, that's what's really important here. That was a pretty good one, but not an amazing one. He's going to need a lot more than this. He's going to need a ton of speed through the backstretch to get even close to what Geoffrey Fong guy set. Oh, John Arndt. Really not showing the speed you would think he would in that Scott Ganassi 05 car. This is probably around Dan and Erik at the last corner, and it's going to be 49.826. I called it again. 6th place. John Arndt, not the performance he would want, but it is a performance nonetheless that is better than the other ranked Bs like Gerard Iran, or the other ranked B who's qualified so far, Gerard Iran. So we'll have to see how that lines up against the rest. And here is Saba Sports' Roger Ray. Didn't have an amazing season last season, but he's back here in his 08 car. A little bit different than last season. That design a little bit of a lighter blue, and he now sponsors MAV TV and his 08 Honda. See how he gets on this exit. It's a nice exit overall. We'll see how that's going to fare against the others. He's just got to get this last corner good to start the lap. That's where everyone's struggling, is this exit of this corner. Beautiful. Roger Ray is very fast right now. He almost hit 217 into the corner. This may be Paul Jackson pace if he can keep this up, as that Thundersport has really shown a ton of speed of Dan Lewisohn, as he's going to go back to 16 down the backstretch. This is basically a carbon copy of what Dan did earlier. Not a good 3 and 4 entry. Out of 3 and 4, though, it's going to be Roger Ray coming down to the line. And that will be 49.554. That is taking Arndt's place in the 6th position. Roger Ray, a nice performance in a ranked D, so we'll see how that fares against all the other ranked Ds. He's already losing to 1, but right now a solid 6th position. Next up is one pretty anticipated run, which is Gatlin Downey in the Shock Allison Racing number 99 car, sponsored by Rooster Teeth. As he moved from HHR in a ranked D ride last season to ranked B with Shock Allison this season. The owners of that team really saw some potential in him, as we'll see if they made the right decision as he comes down the backstretch. This is the first Shock Allison car we've seen today. Coming through 3 and 4, 204 entering the corner. That's a little bit slower than Finguy into that corner. See if he can make it up out of the corner. And in 3 and 4, where everyone's been struggling today. Out of the corner. Oh, that was not an amazing exit. That was not an amazing exit at all. It's alright as he comes around turns 1 and 2. He needs an amazing exit. That was a pretty good one. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty good exit. 3 and 4, that's where everyone struggled today. And he will too. What is with everyone in 3 and 4 today? No one really likes this corner. Out of 3 and 4. Very nice exit. 49.624. That is below Roger Ray in 7th. So Gatlin Downey, in his first start with this team, not an amazing qualifying, but better than people like John Hart, Zachary Fitzwater, Gerard Iran, Shawn Angell, and your original practice winner, Julio Cesar. So not too bad either. As here is your next driver out on track. This is rookie Chase Dunbar for HHR. HHR actually had a good run through practice. As now Dunbar out on track, trying to see if he can even get close to conquering Geoffrey Fong, which he's a rookie in HHR. I don't see that happening. Geoffrey Fong right now is looking dominant in this qualifying session. Actually, Roush Racing Enterprises has looked dominant in this qualifying session. So they currently sit 1 and 2. So as we wait for Chase Dunbar, come around, take his eye. I almost said Dan Lewisohn. Chase Dunbar out of the last corner. Let's see this run. That was a pretty good run out of the last corner. Not close to what Finguy's running though. Already much lower. He just didn't have the speed out of the corner. He didn't have the speed going into the exit of the corner, and now he's just trying to get it through. It's a smooth run, no real mistakes. It's just he's not too fast. As he's into the last corner. And a rookie in this corner where a lot of people have been struggling. Of course, he'll struggle too. Definitely not on the pace that Julio Cesar was setting. Maybe around Gerard Iran and Roman Rijo. 49.940. I called it again. Wow. $49.944. Chase Dunbar. For his rookie start, this is it wasn't an amazing qualifying, but it was something. Good job, Chase Dunbar. And next out on track is Adam Vincent. Took him a while to get out of the pits. Way too long. But Adam Vincent, the first of the full frontal motorsports cars. And another rank A out on track. Let's see if he can conquer Geoffrey Fong. Vincent has 2 wins to his name, both coming at road courses. One under what was Team Flame Racing, now Roush Racing Enterprises, in Landmark Park in Season 1, and then in Season 2 he got it under this team in Portland. As it was a nice exit, but not an amazing one. We'll see what he can do in 3 and 4 though, before the lap actually begins. Definitely needs to pick up his pace though. Out of the last corner. Oh. He made up a lot of that speed, but still has a little bit to go if he wants to reach what Geoffrey Fong was setting. He's on that white line. As we go down near the apron, which is the basic line everyone's been using. Out of the corner. Nope. He isn't going to match Finn Guy. He's not going to be the one to do it. Into 3 and 4. I am surprised Finn Guy has held up this long, but 48.6 is an impressive lap time. As Adam Vincent comes around 3 and 4. Out of the last corner, I'm guessing around Lewisohn and Jackson. No, a little bit lower. He ties Roger Ray. That's interesting. He will tie Roger Ray. That is very, very interesting. I'm going to have to go down to the call there. It would actually go down 2 miles per hour coming across the start-finish line, which we don't know that yet. We'll get back to that in just a moment. Oh, we'll get back to that later, so we'll be back. And next up is your reigning champion out on track for individual qualifying. This is Max Anderson. Like I said in final practice, beat Jackson by 2 points in the championship last season. Now driving that one car, the second individual championship for Fitzwater Australia Racing. They actually did the full sweep last season. They won constructors too. But he'll come out of the pits. Oh! That was a huge bobble. That was exactly what Fitzwater did. That's a shame. We all expected Anderson to be the one to get pole position, but it just looks like that this is just going to be pure disappointment. He'll need a hell of a run. Nope. That was a terrible, terrible bobble. And he just doesn't have the speed anymore. God, everyone expected Anderson to do good in this qualifying session. No one else to distract him out on track. He could be all alone and really push. But Anderson showing no speed now. Down the backstretch, he's just going to limp it back. Just try to put a lap in overall, but this is going to be around Angell. Out of the last corner, Anderson, a disappointing lap, but it will be 50.044, right above Angell. That is not what Fitzwater Australia wants, to be at the rear of the grid. They're going to have a lot of work to do, but they still have to rely on Carlson Jr. to do good. Next up is Jack Halleck, the Season 3 winner at this track, Pensacola, he barely got it over Cordell Paulson last season, but he didn't have too good of a practice session as he's out here, the, I believe, 18th driver to get out on the track. Halleck, a pretty good exit out of pit lane. Again, definitely not as good as what Geoffrey Fong was able to do. It's this outlap that pretty much sets the entire pace for the real lap. And no one's really been able to get that outlap as good as Geoffrey Fong. And Halleck really won't either. Good exit to the final corner, though. Oh, I actually take that back. Not really. As Jack Halleck, oh god. He lost all speed into turn 1 and 2. This is dismal. He aborts. Jack Halleck will abort his lap. Wow. Disappointment out of the 74 Brigade. And Jack Halleck will not set a lap in qualifying. as he will slow down. That just sucks for Halleck. He is just going to bring it back home. Oh. Next up is William Carlson Jr. from Monarch Motorsports, the second Monarch to go out on track. Julio Cesar was the first, but just did not have the speed. Can their team leader avenge? He's not the team owner. Team owner is Carlson Jr.'s father, William Carlson Sr. Legend back in the day in European touring car racing. But the Swedish driver out on track, Carlson Jr. trying to get a great lap. This was an amazing pit road exit. That was very impressive speed there. He'll need a good run out of 3 and 4 and he could tie this together. Oh my! Could we see Carlson match Finn Guy? Coming into the corner in 2:19. All he needs is a really good run through 3 and 4 and he can match Finn Guy. Look at Carlson go. This is a rank C. Trying to match a rank A and another good run. He's at 219 again. Wasn't able to get to 220. That might hurt him. Oh, he did what Finn Guy did. Can he bring it back? Out of the last corner. Can Carlson match Finn Guy? He will not. But William Carlson Jr. jumps to P3, barely behind Finn Guy's owner, Scott Roush. But that was a great performance out of William Carlson Jr. Put himself right now in 3rd place. Amazing job, Carlson. Next up on track, Nick Pericles. One of his teammates, John Arndt, has already qualified out there. He got 10th place as of now. Can Nick Pericles knock Arndt out of the 10th position? All drivers make the field, so it isn't a huge deal right now, but it's just for position on track. Geoffrey Fong is still out front after Carlson's great performance in P3. He becomes the highest rank C as of now. Lewisohn's still the highest rank D. There's Pericles in the last corner. That wasn't too bad of an exit of pit road. A good run out of 3 and 4 may salvage something really nice. Wasn't amazing. Oh. Into 1 and 2. It's kind of reminiscent of what Halleck did. And Halleck proceeded to pull into the pits after that. Is Pericles going to abort the lap? No, Pericles not giving up. But not a good run out of Nick Pericles. He's definitely not going to dethrone his teammate. He's going to be around Fitzwater at this point. Pericles out of the last corner, not the performance he wanted in Pensacola. 49.809. He will conquer his teammate. Wow, that's actually surprising. 49.809. That was a lot better of a run than I thought it was. He will take the 10th position from his teammate and stay right at that exact 10th position for now. But Geoffrey Fong continues to lead. And last up for this part, it is part 1 of 2, because I kind of have stuff to do in a moment. So, it's the last person of the part 1 of 2. This is the halfway mark of the qualifying session, and the last one will be rookie Yevgeny Kuznetsov, the first Russian driver to join the SES. In that BMW, have we seen any of his teammates go before? Shawn Angell went. Angell didn't get a very good time. We'll see if Yevgeny can avenge him in his BMW, his brisk number 5 car. Similar to what PJ Karenko drove last season. A little different. But as he comes out of the last corner, ooh. And his rookie status shows that was a terrible exit of turn 1 and 2. This is a terrible run through 1 and 2. Yevgeny Kuznetsov. This is slower than Cesar. Oh, Yevgeny Kuznetsov really not showing 0 speed. This might be slower than Cesar. Into 3 and 4. He will struggle through 3 and 4. The rookie. A lot of people were excited about Kuznetsov. Very big in Russia when it comes to racing, but he will get 50.591. That is dead last out of people who have made a time. And that will end your part 1 of 2 of Pensacola individual qualifying. Geoffrey Fong currently leads the leaderboard at a 48.643. Roush second, Carlson third, Duncan fourth, and Jackson rounding out the top 5. In the next part, we will see the rest of the field take on individual qualifying. But for now, guys, ciao. Really? Nothing? Oh, this is fucking bullshit. Vincent is taking 2.5 minutes to get out of the pits, isn't he? Really? Oh my god, why does this game hate me? Come on, get him out on track.